Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been some time since we've had an update on the truck, so happy to get that here. A buddy of ours that's been working on like the wiring and the engine, mocking everything up on the inside, gauges and all that, has been going in hard on working on the on getting all that stuff done. So we're working on it for a little while now, just getting it all squared away. So just gonna go and check it out and see where we're at. And again, it's just here in California, so that's why it's been some time, but hopefully we got some good progress and we're getting closer. All right, let's check it out.
And your diaphragm comes in straight over the steering column. The pedal doesn't have the kick in it like the early pedals do, because it's a straight shaft pedal, race car pedal basically. Gotcha. So I have to just adapt the way to get it around over there. And you probably could have gone in and gotten an hold this somewhere.
Oh, so I'm just videoing this part.
Yeah, so like I figured it'd be easier for me on the labor end to kind of be able to put a aftermarket pedal in here, because I can do whatever I want with it. You know what I mean? Rather than put the factory pedal. And because the factory stuff up there is so cut up, we don't really know what the guy was going to run and keep and whatnot.
Okay.
And, could you put your foot back up there again real quick? Okay. This here, see this, to this rod here.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So basically what I'm thinking is I'm going to eliminate this
Yeah.
piece here. I'm going to come straight through the pedal with a rod that'll come straight through over, and then basically 90 straight over that. It'll be welded to there, but that will have an adjustment on it, a threaded adjustment. So basically we can spin the...
So talk me through this stuff. What do we got here with this? And then like all
this
this
is basically, this is going to be a controller for when we finally go through and set up what gauges, how you're going to use them. It's basically just a signal deal for setting up the computer. You'll only use this really one time. You'll probably never use it. I'll be the one actually to use it.
Yeah.
But it's linked underneath here, so you don't have to worry about this being fused too crazy. It's got a 240 amp breaker. This is the main ground, so basically I'm running most of all your grounds through this, since we have so much, you know, ugly metal around. This gives me a clean spot to ground everything to. It's got the ground wires grounded to your frame here. These are relays that are needed for your fuel, your fan, and then extra if needed. I mounted the fuse block here, computers here. It's all on its own little plate too. I did all the wiring up and looped over, back across, straight across the firewall. Everything's straight, comes down, loops over to here. You can see how clean everything is. Yeah. And then I still have the transmission harness to run, which is, it's actually my Jeep. My Jeep just broke down again. The brakes went out.
Darn it.
Yeah, so cool.
That sounds good.
Yeah. I meant to bring that with me, but yeah, gauge clusters is all in. Looks super sweet. Use your original bezel in there.
Oh yeah, I like that. Keep it looking rough. I'll eventually come in and probably just, you know, sand it and clear it, all the original,
you know, a good thing you can do
looking stuff in here
is take some WD-40 and some Scotch-Brite and scrub it all with WD-40 and Scotch-Brite, and then take brake cleaner, clean off all the WD-40, and then you just get a can of aerosol clear coat.
Just clear it. Yeah.
Seals it all in.
It looks so good. And then when this goes, it like lights up. It's all new digital, you know. It's super sick.
Yeah, those are actually really nice. We run those in a couple of Tri-5 hot rods.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're really nice.
All right.
Mix is going to be solid, at least to where you can have fun with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big ass intake.
Yeah.
This is bolted on. It's still loose, so I need to put a rubber grommet back here. I figured this would be the one we ran. The other one wasn't really able to do too much back there without just chopping it to death, and then it would kind of look funky.
Yeah. Oh, then we got the fan in, right? That was new.
Oh yeah. Fan's all in. Sensors are all in. All the sensors are in. All the wiring is run for everything in the engine. I redid all your fuel injector wires because they were toast. As you remember, I know you've seen how somebody had went in there before and they had them all twist tied, and I mean they had garbage bag twist ties holding them on. It was above and beyond. So I went and I ripped it all back as far as I could. I took it down past the plastic here into this area, re-soldered. Everything's been soldered with silver solder, shrink tube with marine shrink, which has a glue inside it that glues to the wire. Yeah. Everything's been redone all the way through.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Thanks. And then those are new cables too, right?
Yeah. All new battery cables. Got some label residue on there.
What's that little switch back there?
This is your breaker that basically controls all the main stuff inside on your main block there. So this sucker here is a 150 amp, that's right, 42 volt. So basically that's on.
Flashback.
So if you remember, it's just down to the bare metal. So this is the shop here. Looks like they got some cool lowriders and bugs, a little Impala. So yeah, just gonna see what it looks like once it's done here. Even got an Oldsmobile Classic. There's Pops. Yep.
End of flashback.
All right, guys, we got the bench back here. It's in the back of the bed of the truck. So let's get this thing unveiled and see what kind of handiwork they've done on it. Let's see action.
Okay.
All right, let's see this bad.
Should I get up?
Haven't gotten out yet. Okay. I'll just pause it. Let's take a gander.
Ooh, pretty. Very cute.
It's nice.
And that's just a greasy.
Close. Yeah, a little dusty, but look behind.
Original.
Yeah, look, they put the little.
Cleaned it up really nice.
Yeah, and they put the what you call it on there. And like he said, he painted this with that rush reformer too, with the black.
Nice.
And this part, and on the legs. So yeah. Okay, can you help me carry it out? All right, here we go. Got that nice new upholstery up on the bench. That's looking pretty good. A little impression here because it has been sitting in the back of the truck with this part. This part here was leaning forward and resting on this, and it was kind of resting on the side there, so it kind of messed that up a little bit. But that's what happens when you get stuff and you leave it in storage. But this wasn't like a high-class upholstery job. It wasn't anything too crazy expensive. So this is just the like the vinyl type covering on it. But I think for the first little while driving around, it's good enough for what we need till I like work on really updating and just cleaning up and getting the whole interior looking fancy on the truck. So for now, this is good. I like the color. I think it goes well. It's kind of like a peanut butter, light brown, tan, whatever that can go on this. Go with this here. And that was similar to the color that was originally what was in there when I got it. After it all had sun dried out and got all nasty and all that stuff. Looking at the inside of the vinyl cover or leather, I don't think it was real leather that they put in these, but whatever that covering was, it was about this color, maybe a little bit lighter, but I always kind of liked this. I think it goes well with the truck. And yeah, so eventually we'll get it inside and get it bolted up, but not till after we get some of the interior stuff done, just because I don't want to mess it up any more than it would need. But you know, once we start getting this engine going and getting it fired up and can start getting the truck moving, once we can start getting the truck moving, we'll be able to at least have a seat to sit on to mock up and see how it fits and everything there with the steering column and all that good stuff. So yep, got it. Looking good, nice upholstery, nothing too fancy, but as far as upholstery goes, I think this is solid. So in the back here, you can see you just did the hog rings around it, around the bottom there. And you can see they did use the burlap, which is common to the original, so that it wouldn't tear into the upholstery too much with the vinyl. And all that other stuff with these metal springs. Got the foam, and that's the inside of that vinyl that you see there. So yeah, metal, touched up the metal, just make it look nice with black. And we're getting closer, guys. Making progress. Here we go. There it is.